All right, what's happening, people? This your boy Double R, man. Shouts out to all my real ones out there. Salute to all my people, man. Hope everybody is having a great day. I know it isn't day where some of you are at, but I hope you all are having a productive life, nevertheless. So let's dive into this. I was inspired to do this video earlier today when I heard that UFC fighter Mike Perry was taking shots on social media towards actor, star, and former martial artist, Michael John White, who is one of my favorite, not just actors, but combat guys. Now, I was inspired to do this video because I want y'all to see the deeper plot in this situation, if that makes any sense. And I wanted to do this video alone, but this might just be my new thing. For those of you that have watched me cover battle rap over the years or so, you know that I do what is called like video jack, but I don't jack the videos to try to take anybody's style. I use my style, and I basically, it's as YouTube would call it, fair use. I use somebody else's talking points to basically not just expose them, because that's not my real intention. My intention is, if I expose them, then it's more of what they didn't do right as opposed to what my true intentions are. But just to stir the narrative back in the right direction, and it'll be no different with this video where uh, Nick Perry, UFC fighter, is taking shots at Michael John White for no apparent reason. Not to make this a race thing, but it is a race thing. Uh, just like they have been doing to us for over 400 years. Just mad at us, just angry at us, just jealous of us. And it's all built off of fear. And it is going to become ever so clear as we continue to break this video down. This is, I believe, the guy name is Sharp. This is on his channel, and he's doing a breakdown on this Michael. His name Brendan Sharp. Excuse me, Brendan Sharp. I know a lot of you probably heard of him. He's like Joe Rogan and Teddy Elise Atlas, and they're so-called experts of combat sports. But let's break this thing down.
Not for me.
No. All right.
Not for me.
All right. Well, there's this scene. I guess this is talking about his other movie, Behind Blood. Hold on a sec.
So scroll up. I see what. All right. So Michael J. White, also known as Spawn, said, and he's a super nice guy. But I've only met him maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't know him that well.
Why you just can't be a super nice guy? Why you got to add on but only met him, 2 or 3 times? Why they always got to do that to us, people? I don't know. Let's keep going, man. It's just crazy to me. Why they always got to throw that. Well, I don't really know him. He could be a criminal. He could be a criminal. You know, he could be a very evil person. Who knows? I only met him 2 or 3 times. Like, come on, man.
For me, I always love to learn something new, even if that meant getting my ass kicked, because it made me better. I wasn't there to kick anybody's ass. I was there to share. But some fighters are just too uncomfortable with new things, even if it's proven to work. Believe me, I've run into a lot of this in the past. I don't get it.
Let me actually play
But
this
is that
chunk for you.
towards Perry?
No. So this is it's about MMA fighters or just fighters in general. So
Now, that's Brendan Schaub. He said does that court Perry, basically talking about Mike Perry, who's allegedly accusing Michael Jai White of taking a shot at him. So that's why he said that. This is Brendan Schaub talking as if he was Michael Jai White, basically going over what Jai White actually said, trying to show that he did not take any shots at Mike Perry. Just typical black and white shit. You know. A lot of these white people, man, they have their own, and that's how sick people can be, where they make their own ideology of what they feel you are, or what they make their own image of you in their mind. That's just like somebody you're walking past, and you're not even looking at them, you're not even paying them any attention, and they're like, what are you looking at? Because they really want to get you out of character because their life isn't going well. That's kind of what Mike Perry is doing to Michael Jai White. And another thing, why all of these years? Why not have said this when Michael Jai White was a lot more younger? But I still believe he will whoop his ass. This is a man in Mike Perry that got his nose broken. Just look it up. He got his nose broken. He's still out here talking shit like he John Bones Jones or somebody. Let's continue.
This little clip for you.
I explained to him that the concept was basically
This is
technique.
him teaching Kimbo.
A telegraph
He's
technique.
so jacked.
Jacked.
Add speed on top.
Y'all heard that shit? He's so jacked. So jacked. This is how they feel about you, black man. So if the white man do you how he do you, don't get mad. Just find another way around it because he wants to be you. He's jealous of you. He can't understand why have you been blessed with so many gifts. He don't understand why are you so jacked. He can't understand why do you run so fast. Why can you sing? Why do you have a beautiful voice? Why can't you put those words together the way you put them together? How you have those beautiful acting skills. How you can put that golf ball in the hole. How you can put that ball in the end zone. How you could put that ball through the hoop. He can't understand why you were blessed with so many gifts. This is why we are in the predicament that we are in right now. Have you ever asked yourselves, and I'm about to get deep into this shit too. Have you ever asked yourselves, why us? Out of all these ethnicities, out of all these cultures, out of all these quote unquote races and ethnicities of people, why us? Why do they choose to keep us close by them? Why do they choose to keep us near them? You ever ask yourself, why are we the only group of people that don't have a real culture, that don't really know who we are, that don't really know where we're from? Because in order to know where you come from, you got to really know who the fuck you are first. And a lot of us think we know who we are. Like a lot of us think we're African. A lot of us think we're Native American Indians. But none of us, and I'm talking about so-called Negroes, actually know who the fuck we are. Therefore, not allowing us to know where the fuck we come from. What's good, Double R, bro? I seen that interview. They're talking about the movie Never Back Down 2. Man, they were hating on Michael Jai White hard as fuck, bro. Yeah, I know. Norman Rich, salute to you. We gonna cook. But look, he's so jacked. Look at them, about to have a fucking male orgasm. Brandon Sharp in his host. Oh, he's so jacked. Look at Michael Jai White body, he's so jacked. Don't he sound like a bunch of schoolgirls hanging out in packs? Ooh, look at Keith. Look at Keith. He looks so sexy. He looks so gorgeous. Just look at him. So tall and dark and handsome. He's so light-skinned. He got long dreads. Ooh. He's so jacked. Look at his body. He's so jacked. He's so ripped. That's why they do. Never question yourself. When you question yourself why it is that they do what they do to us, yeah, more like cheerleaders. If you ever question yourself, black man, why does the white man hate me so much? It's for that reason and that reason only. It's because he know that you were made in the image of the Most High. That's why we are in this oppressed state. but the Most High have us in this oppressed state because he want us to realize how special we truly are. And in order for us to realize how special we truly are, we got to stop trying to be like the white man so much. We gotta stop trying to be the white woman so much. They hate on Michael Jai White for saying he think he could take on Bruce Lee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Chinese, Japanese, they can't stand Michael J. White for saying that. They can't even stand Michael Jai White for even not only just uttering the words, but for even taking on martial arts. I heard a Japanese dude say, or Chinese dude say, why don't he go play basketball? Why don't he go stereotypical shit that they think about us, that the white man planted out here, just like he planted that we're black people when we're not. You know, charcoal is black. The streets that you're looking at out front of my front house is black. Look at your skin. Are you that color? No, you're not. That's why I had my opinions on. Yeah. That's why I have my opinions on the Deontay Wilder Black History thing. But that's for another channel. That's for another show. You feel me? But never look further than what was just said just a few moments ago. That's why they hate you, brother. Because they can't figure out for the life of them, why the fuck can he run like that? How the fuck can he jump like that? How the fuck is he so strong? How the fuck? I ain't gonna even go that route. You know the route I was about to go. How the fuck is he taking all my women? I'll put it that way. How the fuck, you know which route I'm going. How the fuck is he taking all my women? Because he piping them down. LOL, tell him try living in the black man's shoes. Exactly. Let's continue, man.
That this was the result. I told Kimbo I teach him some pointers the same way I've done with a lot of champions in the past.
He's so
me
jacked.
and my training partner Armani.
Look. This is the second time. That's number 2. He's so jacked. Look at Sharp. Look at Brandon Sharp having an orgasm, people. He's so jacked. When he should be really breaking down the situation, he's looking at the man body. He's so jacked. He's so strong. He can jump so high. He has a big black cock. What Tyson Fury say? What Tyson Fury and them say? Them Brits say? He has a big black cock. I bet he got a black cock, don't he? Bet he got a big black cock. That's what Tyson Fury said about Anthony Joshua. He's so strong. I bet he got a big black cock. Gay ass motherfuckers. That's what they do. That's because they want to be you. You ain't got to believe me. Just walk out your door. I walked out mine earlier before I did this video to go get me some Subway. They looking at me. I'm riding on my bike, got a nice bike, living in a nice house. They can't understand how I got all this shit. Why the fuck am I working and his ass in the house doing videos? He doing what the fuck he want to do. How the fuck did he get that nice ass bike? How did he get that $1,000, $2,000 something bike? How he got time to go to Subway and ride in a nice ass bike like that and do what the fuck he want to do? That's because I live my life minding my motherfucking business and not giving a fuck about what you or anybody else think. That's why. But I had to rewind. I got to rewind this because he gonna say it about 3 or 4 times. What up, Double R? Just came in, but Michael Jai White would destroy dude. Dude is the real deal. See, Michael Jai White. See, the thing with Michael Jai White, man, he's a great guy, man. He's really a great guy, man. He's really a great brother for the skills that he really have. He could kill a motherfucker for real. This man is a black belt in like 8 different skills. This nigga is a supreme black belt. This nigga got 8 different martial arts skills. He teaches, you got a UFC fighter and Mike Perry calling up, be right back. Okay, bro. Thank you. You got Mike Perry, a UFC fighter that get his ass whooped by other UFC fighters that Michael Jai White actually trained. Anderson Silva and all these motherfuckers, they come to Michael Jai White to get training. And you losing to people like that or people of that level. So what the fuck you think you could do with a person that's training the people that you losing to? You getting your nose broken by. Cut it the fuck out, man. This shit is all for clickbait. This is some Tyson Fury shit, people. And that's why I did this video, because it boils right back to the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder shit and the shit that's similar to that situation. Is that they really want to be us. But what they try to do is they try to call you out when they really don't want no smoke, or they gonna cheat. Or they gonna find a dirty way to act like they can compete on your level. That's why all you black coons out there and all that shit, keep on cooning. Keep on buffooning. Because they smiling in your face, but all the while they want to take your motherfucking place. Keep on smiling. Because you think they look at you as a hero, but to them you ain't nothing but a zero. Keep on motherfucking smiling. But let me get back to these. I ain't gonna even say it. Let's continue.
Lamont
That guys can't fight.
agreed to train him, but Kimbo became a little too frustrated with the process. He was still a little too freaked out and felt dominated. And sometimes that messes with a fighter's psyche.
Hold on,
Me,
pause.
I-
Is this like is this like an Audible book?
No, I know.
It sounds like and he was frustrated.
I
But as time went by,
I thought of O.J. Simpson when he started talking like this. You know how he was O.J.
Yeah.
Simpson? That's what I thought of.
it sounds like an Audible book.
Yeah.
So keep playing a little more for me.
I always loved to learn something new, even if it meant getting my ass kicked, because it made me
It's
better.
distracting how Jack
I
is.
wasn't
I know.
there to kick anybody's ass. I was there to share. But some fighters are just
You heard that? It's distracting how Jackie is. He is so jacked. Listen, black man, listen up. And also, Michael Jai White tells you the first rules to martial arts is not letting your anger, not to lead with anger, not to fight out of anger, but use your brain. Channel that anger into your intellect, excuse me. Channel that anger into your intellect, into mastering your craft, so you could be a more proficient fighter. See, a lot of people in this life, they lead with their anger. They lead with their jealousy, their animosity. And 9 times out of 10, it ends up getting them severely hurt, or the person that they're going at severely hurt, or both of them severely hurt, or ruining their lives for the rest of their lives. You know, but let's continue, man. But it's just crazy. These motherfuckers, oh, he's so jacked. Oh, he got a nice body. Like, that sounds so fucking suspect, man. It sounds so fucking suspect. But just another lesson, brothers. Let's continue.
too uncomfortable with new things, even if it's proven to work. Believe me, I've run into a lot of this in the past. I don't get it.
Michael Jai White said he don't get it. How people get so uncomfortable with trying new things. No, they're getting uncomfortable with being around you. Michael Jai White. They're getting uncomfortable being around you, black man. As I always told y'all, and I told y'all in the last video, white people make, especially those the white supremacists, and the white supremacists, and most of the white supremacists are rulers over the world. Most of those white supremacists are rulers over the world. And in order for you to get anywhere in their world, in the world that the Most High left unto them, because in the Bible it says the world was left in the hands of the wicked. and who are the wicked. Okay, moving forward. So, and that's the thing. When you're talking real shit, it just flows out and it connects. You don't have to figure out. You don't have to read a million motherfucking books. See, a lot of these religions and all this shit, you got to read a million motherfucking books. You got to go through all these fucking rituals and all that shit just to put the pieces to the puzzle together. See, something that's right, it'll connect and it'll match with your reality. That's all it is, people. The people that are ruling over the world wants to be more comfortable around you in the world that they're ruling over. I told you we are being punished for what our ancestors did. What did our ancestors do? What the fuck we're doing right now. Living the way of the heathen, you should never know peace. And who are the heathen, do you ask? The same motherfucking white man you try to appease to. The same motherfucking white women, sisters, you try to get hair like. You try to be like. You try to emulate. Same motherfucking white man y'all try to shit on and bug dance for to throw your own people under the bus. They want a world. That's why they're pushing this feminine. I'll fuck up when I say it. This feminine shit. That's why they push this feminine shit. That's why they want a softer world. They want a more accepting of anything type of world. So they can be more comfortable for them to maneuver through. So they can continue to push a lot of their ideologies. But first, it's just like those new pair of shoes you get. They got to break them in. They got to break them in. What do you do when you get a new pair of shoes and you hooping? You break them in. That's what they're doing to you. And that's why that man was intimidated. That's why that man, it wasn't because Michael Jai White was teaching him anything new. It was because he was intimidated by Michael Jai White's mere presence. Let's continue, people.
You show me something that works, I'm going to use it. By the way, shout out to Billy Blanks right now.
Shout out to my brother, Judah Ben Israel. What's up with you, champ? Yes, sir. You already know, man. This might be my new lane, brother. You know, I wanna do the videos. I call it the fortune cookie. You know, when you got the bullshit on the outside, but you got the real message on the inside. You feel me? So the bullshit is the shit that we want to hear about, but the message will be slid in while I'm talking about the shit that the people want me to talk about. Let's continue, y'all. Salute to Judah Ben, by the way.
Because back in 92 or 93, me and Billy Blanks were sparring around. We were just clowning around. And Billy Blanks swept me in the air and backfisted me before I hit the ground. It was so funny that I never forgot.
I thought he said swept me off my feet. It's like, no, I'm fucking around, people. I thought he said Billy Blanks swept me off my feet. Oh, shit. I'm about to say Hollywood for you. It's like, no, I'm fucking around. Let's go.
I did. And I always said I wanted to put that in a movie. And this technique right here where I sweep the guy and hit him while he's in the air is a...
While he sweep the guy. There go that sweet word again, people. We sweeping niggas off their feet now. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Tribute to what Billy Blanks did to me back in 92 or 93.
The way he talks. It's pretty funny.
Good speaker. And I don't know Michael that well.
There you go. There they go. Mesmerized again. There they go having an orgasm. Oh, the way he talks. Oh, the way he walks. Oh, the way he moves. Oh, do you see the way he dunks? Oh, do you see the way his arms go? Look at his physique. He got a nice body. He got a big black cock. What Tyson Fury and them say, you got a big black cock. Oh, just look at him. Men don't get down like that, people. Men don't get down like that. You want to know why we can't be the white man? because we not supposed to be getting down like that. The reason why a lot of you motherfuckers get down like that is because you want to be the white man. You want to be the white man so much that you're willing to do any and everything that you think will appease to him. Let's continue.
The nicest guy, such a nice guy. So you're just talking about in general.
Did it sound somewhat, possibly a little bit?
Ain't that what women say? He got a nice body. He's such a nice guy. He's such a great guy. We had a great night. We had such a great date. This was such a great night. Ain't that some shit you hear in a movie? And you see in a movie? Me and Steve, we had such a great night together. I'm looking forward to our next date. Pay attention, people. Pay attention.
Derogatory towards Kimbo, and Kimbo as a fighter, not being frustrated, and he wasn't able to grasp it.
I don't know what I'm saying.
What's up with all this heavy breathing and shit? Nigga sound like a bunch of princes. So what's up with all this heavy breathing and shit? Pause, yeah. Sound like Prince and shit. Niggas gotta stop this gay shit, man. Come on, man. What?
I think when you're
What the
Kimbo
fuck was
Slice
that?
and you came up
Back in that
and really, I don't know Michael that well. The nicest guy, such a nice guy. So you're just talking about in general.
Did it sound somewhat, possibly a little bit derogatory towards Kimbo, and Kimbo as a fighter, not being frustrated, and he wasn't able to grasp it?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Smacking his lips? What the fuck? Hold on,
I
kid.
think
Fighter, not being frustrated, and he wasn't able to grasp it.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, nah, man.
I think when you're Kimbo Slice and you came up in backyard fights and really fighting, and
It's like he getting off at the thought of talking about two brothers. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, people. It's like he getting off. What the fuck you giving him head? Like, come on, you know I say what I want on head. Like, y'all know I say what I want. Don't let me get back on my run. I keep telling y'all. I'm gonna get back on my run, y'all. The fuck is he doing? Kimbo. Pause. Michael J. White. Oh, he's so jacked. Oh, like, come on, man, with this bullshit. Men don't operate like this. It's like they getting off at the thought of even mentioning these dudes, man. Brothers, they mesmerize you, brothers. But we can't see that. Because we trying to get the bag. And we know, in order to get the bag, I ain't gonna even say what I want to say. Come on, let's continue, people. I done already said too much already. Let's go.
actor comes up to you, because he a lot like Michael J. White has legit, I think, look up his background. I think he has like legit taekwondo or kickboxing background. I think, but
Look, you think, but you supposed to be a quote unquote expert. You see what I'm saying, people? You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got millions and millions of subscribers, millions and millions of views. And your boy Double R got a little short one something, a little short two something. This video I do right now ain't gonna really get that many views. And I'm talking nothing but the truth. This is the world we living in, people. Where the motherfuckers that be talking about, ooh, he's Jack and Michael J. White. These are the motherfuckers that get all the views and shit. If you willing to say, if you want to get 1 million something views, then talk about how Jack a man body look and you a man. Smack your teeth and all that shit. Do all that heavy breathing and shit. That's how you get 1 million views. That's how you get to hundreds and thousands of views. By, oh, he looks so, and you another man. The fuck out of here, man. If that's the case, then I'm gonna continue to have my motherfucking short 1, 2 something. If I got to do all that to get all them views and shit, hey, and I'll be what I am now. Fuck it. Let's continue.
If you're a lot of guys that don't just know him as Spawn or know him from he's in the Dark Knight, you know.
Oh yeah, but to just piggyback off what he just said too. You know, I can't even really hear what he's saying because he too mesmerized with Michael Jai White and Kimbo Slice. You know, I bet you want a slice of Kimbo Slice, huh? Don't get me started, people. They want a slice of Kimbo. But yeah, man, he talking about, yeah, Michael Jai White got legit skills. Yeah, you know, jiu-jitsu, all that shit. He got legit skills. That's why it's preposterous. That's why it's crazy. They better hope Double R don't get thousands of views on YouTube. Bro is the real deal. Changing the game. Yeah, they already know. That's why they doing all they can. That's why YouTube doing all they can, trying to hold back from monetizing me. That's why all this time I'm finally about to get monetized when I should have been a long time ago. They know what the fuck they doing. That's why every time I do something, I'd be lucky if I'm able to upload this video and they don't remove it. See, when you tell the truth, that's what they do. Yeah, he got legit skills, just like most black motherfuckers do. And that's what y'all motherfuckers hate. Let's continue.
So, yeah, what's his background? He's been in a million movies and fucking.
Yeah, let me actually Google it.
See, and I know a lot of people would say, well, if they know all these things about black people, why won't they come out and admit it? If you knew a dude, if one of your friends got a girl that you wanted to get with, and you was jealous of him, would you let him know? Would you let your friend know that you was jealous that he got the girl that you always wanted? Or would you pretend like you're happy for him? Okay, moving on. Let's go.
Martial arts.
Yeah, so you know he's in the Dark Knight. The Joker kills him. He's in a Spawn. So if you're not that familiar with who Michael Jai White is, so his martial arts will hold incredible 8 black belts of varying degrees. All right, white look, you train over renowned head of Kishon Karate.
All right, we know all that.
Okay,
Come on.
So he's a black belt.
Since the age of 12.
Okay. That's the highest. Okay.
See, I'm talking some real shit today. Y'all done got me in my bag today now. Y'all gonna see the Double R that only my people that's around me and my personal life get to see and get to hit. They know that I'm way beyond what y'all done heard in this video. Y'all ain't heard the best of me yet. And I know a lot of y'all can tell. See, the thing that's gonna always separate the whites from us is that black people are so fucking lazy. And we're lazy because of them, their ancestors and shit like that. But it's because we're lazy as well. It's because we get so complacent. And we feel because they put us in this oppression that somebody is supposed to give a damn about us. Or give a damn about that. Where years have gone by, so many years have gone by, and nobody is still proven to give a damn about that. That's the problem. And we use our oppression to go at each other. That's just the absolute fact. We use our circumstances to go at each other. And that's the thing with these white people, man, is that they're always willing to do what we're not, if that makes any sense. Like doing their research. See, they're so infatuated with Michael Jai White, already painted y'all a Picasso of how they feel sexually about you. Now I'm about to paint a Picasso of how they feel about you literally as a person. They're doing research. They're checking into his background. I don't know what black people are doing, but I can almost guarantee you that the vast majority of us are not looking or even thinking about white people and where they came from and all that shit. Where we should, in a way, you know, when in regards to what we're dealing with as far as our enemies. But we're not trying to figure out, you know, how tall he is, how strong he is, where did he go to school, and all this shit. We don't care about that. Because at the end of the day, we subconsciously or consciously know who the fuck we really are. Let's continue, people.
Okay. So he has a ton of black belts. Okay. So I get back to the point. So I think for guys like Kimbo or these guys who are, you know, mixed martial art professional fighters, they know him as Spawn and they know him from the Dark Knight. So when a guy like that tries to give them advice on fighting, it's an ego thing, but they're not listening. They're shutting down. They're not listening. Even if it is good advice, they don't look at it like he's in the same. He's not a wolf. Does that make sense? He's not. You know, he's not a lion. He's a hyena.
In other words, the UFC fighters are looking at Michael Jai White like, because they haven't really seen him physically get down. Just like they haven't physically seen the Most High. So people are like, well, you know, I don't believe in a higher God. I don't believe in the Most High because I didn't see him physically. That's what faith is for. That's for not only trusting in the Most High, but trusting in your ability to get closer to the Most High. See, that's the whole thing. The whole game is trusting in yourself. Because subconsciously, by you trusting in the Most High and believing he exists, you're at the same time simultaneously proven to have trust and faith into your own self, into your own abilities. But see, motherfuckers don't understand that because they're so blind to their greed. I'll say that, to their greed and to their hatred and their jealousy. And they don't want to acknowledge, they don't want to even go as far as to admit that that's what it is, because they themselves don't even know if that is the case. See, it's important before you can move forward in anything that you do, you got to understand what the fuck you are. Before you can understand what you're against, you got to understand who you are and what you are. Let's continue.
With the lion. So when the hyena comes in and tries to give the lion's advice, like, dude, get out of here. Even if it might be good, I don't know what he told him. Might be great advice, but they're not going to respect it. It's just an ego thing. Could be good advice. Maybe listen. I don't know. Michael's been around for a while. A nice guy.
See, they don't respect it. That was the other piece I was trying to get to too. They don't respect it because of their own ignorance. See, they look at Michael Jai White, and because they haven't really seen him get down in the physical, on a personal level, they haven't seen it with their own eyes, they figure, oh, that's just in the movies. So now, because he's doing all of these movie roles and he's actually doing all this fake fighting, he's going to try to show a real fighter how to fight. So essentially, they don't have faith or believe that Michael Jai White has these skills that is showing up on his Wikipedia and all that shit. So he's trying to, this guy, this is what it is in a nutshell. This guy, what's his name? Mike Perry. What this guy, Mike Perry, is doing is he's trying to provoke somehow Michael Jai White to show all of these things that people are saying about him, or he's claiming to have experience in as far as the martial art. So he's trying to pull that out of him. He's trying to provoke him to display those moves. Or basically, with a real Michael Jai White, please stand up. That's what he's trying to do. But Michael Jai White, the martial artist that he is, know that pride always go before the fall. See, these dudes don't understand that. That's why they fall time and time again. That's why Mike Perry got his nose broken. Because he's a live wire. Because he's the student trying to be the teacher. He's Danielson trying to teach Mr. Miyagi. That's why he's getting his nose broken. That's why he's getting the shit beat out of him. Let's continue, y'all.
This is Mike Perry. He saw that.
Yeah, he saw that.
But an actor was saying how he was trying to teach Kimbo something too difficult for Kimbo to grasp. I think you actors better stay in movies. One knee, make your nose look like special effects. I just like hashtag Kimbo. I just feel like Kimbo Slice beat the fuck out of Michael Jai White, and his tone in the video really bothered me. I actually like this tone. I find it soothing.
Yeah.
You should fight me.
I like this tone. I find it soothing. I like this tone. I find it soothing. He sound like what's the little baby off of Family Guy? What's the name? Stewie. Don't he sound like Stewie? I find it soothing. I like this tone. I find it soothing. Let's continue, y'all.
Backyard bare knuckle, because I would like to learn this prison movie technique he was talking about.
Kafani, what's up with you?
Yeah. So he's calling out Michael Jai White, and then Michael Jai White responded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is what he wrote.
Maybe if Michael Perry learned my prison movie technique, he wouldn't be ranked number 20. I got no time for playground callouts, brother, but holler when you come through, and maybe I'll have time to give you a person.
This is Michael Jai White. He responded. Mr. Miyagi responded, people. He said, Michael Jai White, Kafani, what's up with you, bro? Every time I say Calfini, you always pop in my head. It's Kafani, bro. It's Kafani. I think about the Dasani water. Salute to you. And Michael Jai White will beat the shit out of Boy. Yeah, he definitely will. He know that. It's just typical white guy shit. It's typical white guy method. Just to provoke you, just to see whether or not you're going to do it. And then when you do it, they going to call the police. Typical white motherfucker shit. Provoke you into doing it. And then when you actually display it and show it, oh, this big black guy, he's attacking me. He's trying to hurt me. He's a monster. What they say about Deontay Wilder? He's sinister. He's demonic. He's sinister. Yeah, you would know demonic when you see it. You would know demonic and sinister characteristics when you see it. You being the beast. But you ain't say shit. I found it very, very, very ironic and convenient how they acknowledge how Deontay Wilder came down there in his sinister look. But they yet to talk about Tyson Fury licking the blood of Deontay Wilder. If Deontay Wilder is sinister and Tyson Fury is licking the blood of a sinister man, then what the fuck that make Tyson Fury? Let's continue, people.
On demo, just DM me, bro. It really ain't that hard. Well, goddamn, Michael Jai White. I said, come get the smoke, motherfucker.
No. This is what Michael Jai White saying. And these niggas are a bunch of groupies too, man. Brandon Shaw. Oh my God. Ooh. Let's go,
advice,
y'all.
like, dude, get out of here. Even if it might be good, I don't know what he told him. Might be great advice, but they're not going to respect it. It's just an ego thing. Could be good advice. Maybe listen. I don't know. Michael's been around for a while. A nice guy.
See, they try to provoke Michael Jai White to get in the ring. I wouldn't fall for it. Because at the end of the day, Judah, crack it up. Because at the end of the day, Michael Jai White, as we just seen with Deontay Wilder, he's just fighting a losing battle. It's a lose-lose situation, especially when you're a black man and you're in the white man's world. You're in the world of your oppressor. You're in your captivity. It's a lose-lose situation. Deontay Wilder came out there with that black history shit, and we ain't black. Only to get the stage set up by the very people who he tried to entertain. Let's go. Let's continue, people. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me back on my run, y'all.
But this is Mike Berry. He saw that.
Yeah, he saw that.
But an actor's was saying how he was trying.
But listen to what Michael Jai White is going to say. After they stop being groupies, we can listen to what Michael Jai White said.
To teach Kimbo something too difficult for Kimbo to grasp. I think you actors better stay in movies. One knee, make your nose look like special effects. I just like hashtag Kimbo. I just feel like Kimbo beat the fuck out of Michael Jai White, and his tone in the video really bothered me. I actually like this tone. I find it soothing.
Soothing, yeah.
You should fight me in backyard bare knuckle because I would like to learn this prison movie technique he was talking about.
I know who know about that backyard bare knuckle. I know who could teach you a thing or two about that one. Tyson Fury. Look it up. Look up what gypsies are. Look up the gypsies. That's what they call them, the Gypsy King. In other words, in Lane's terms, it's bare knuckle king, bare knuckle brawling kings. LOL, Michael Jai White would have destroyed Kimbo. Yeah, Michael Jai White would destroy Kimbo. Motherfucking Mike, what's his name? Mike, whatever his name is, Puri, and all the rest of those clowns. Michael Jai White would destroy the whole UFC roster, even at 50-something years old. Not just because he got skills, but because it's just because that's what the black man do. You feel me? See, what the white man wants, he wants you to do what you do. And he wants to copy what you do, but he wants to have control on how much you do it. Because he wants to profit off of how much you do it. He wants you to display your nigga tricks in portions, in increments. It's like motherfuckers breaking down drugs. You don't give them the whole thing, you break it down. That's how they do to a lot of you slaves out there. Let's continue.
Yeah. So he's calling out Michael Jai White, and then Michael Jai White responded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is what he wrote.
Maybe if Michael Perry learned.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, Stewie ass nigga. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really, Peter? Oh, really? Every time you mention a black man. Oh, really? Oh, he's so jacked. Oh. Let's continue, y'all.
Technique, he wouldn't be right.
So he's calling out Michael Jai White, and then Michael Jai White responded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is what he wrote.
Maybe if Michael Perry learned my prison move technique, he wouldn't be ranked number 20. I got no time for playground callouts, brother, but holler when you come through and maybe I'll have time to give you a personal demo. Just DM me, bro. It really ain't that hard. Well, goddamn, Michael J. White. He said, come here.
And I bet you he said that shit in the most relaxed way, the most relaxed, calm way. See, Michael Jai White is a humble killer. That's what he is. You'll look at Michael Jai White. I watched plenty of his movies and seen plenty of his martial arts shit back in the day. A lot of his videos. That nigga, you wouldn't even think he had the abilities he had because he just so laid back. He just so humble because they teach you that. That's the number one rule. See, you become a master, and Judah Ben Israel can tell y'all better than this. You become a master of your own abilities, your own art, when you are actually a great student. You become a master when you're a great student. Not when you're out here being insubordinate and trying to act like you're the fucking teacher to the one that's teaching you, to the one that has the experience and the one that you're trying to call yourself learning from. This is why I always shut niggas down myself. It's because they come to me for information, but then they try to turn into trying to act like they trying to teach me something. Okay, if you're trying to teach me something, you got the floor. But until then, shut the fuck up and let me work. Let's go.
Smoke, motherfucker. Spawn 2 up in this bitch. Fucking yeah. That'd be
They playing this
fantastic.
shit.
Bare knuckle brawl in Hollywood or some shit. Yeah, I mean, this is Michael J. White having fun with it, but yeah, he would be ranked number 20. Hold on. He's the number 20. Number 20 was he? Is he? He's number 20 welterweight in the world.
Yeah, can I have some wheat thins? Can I get some wheat thins? He was so sinister. He was so sinister. He was so demonic and sinister. Sound like a fake ass minister.
Yeah, not on this one.
Yeah, man.
When you're saying that whole thing where they don't want to take advice from someone that's not a fighter. So in this case, Michael J. White has a martial arts background.
Doesn't count.
But
And that's really disrespectful. Because to be truthfully honest, Michael J. White level of combat is so much on a superior level than what these UFC fighters doing. And no disrespect to them, but Mike Perry is being disrespectful to Michael J. White. This is what they do, y'all. This is why I did the video. Not only to talk about this situation, but to also to get y'all to see beyond the fucking surface. Is that this is what they do. And you shouldn't feel ashamed of who you are and what you are. Because you're so much more special than what they try to say or try to present to the public of what you are. That's why I did this video. Let's continue.
So when you see someone that with a fellow cage fighter, someone that's been in the octagon, then you're kind of like more open to hearing
100%,
something.
because you've been in it. Listen,
Yeah.
If we go to World War III, right, with Iran, do you want to hear from the guy who played a lot of the video games,
No.
or do you want to hear from the guy who was in Desert Storm and actually shot some people's fucking faces off?
So now they're going to subliminally diss Michael J. White. You see this shit? See, one thing about these other ethnicities is that they're going to always stick together. Whether it's in your face or subliminally, they're going to always stick together. As we're seeing with the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder situation and how they're sticking up for Tyson Fury. Heck, even our people are sticking up for Tyson Fury when they will never do it for us. You see what's going on? But let Michael J. White come on their show and watch how much they suck him off. They doing it now. They don't know what side they want to be on because they don't know who the fuck they are for real. That's why they trying to make us search all around looking to find out who the fuck we are. Like, we talking real shit right now, people. But now they want to throw shots at Michael J. White, talking about, yeah, when you go into the military, and you need to call somebody. First of all, don't no black man need to be fighting in no fucking military. That's one. I know I'm damn sure not. And I always told people, man, I never been to jail, but I will if they try to draft me. We talking real shit right now. Don't no black man need to be fighting in no white man's war. What the fuck has the white man been doing for us? That's one. Two, at the end of the day, it's highly disrespectful to a man that's at a level of combat, but this is really a ploy. If you really, really can see with your third eye, this is really a ploy, and this is really them provoking Michael J. White to really show whether or not he really has those skills. And if I'm Michael J. White, which I know he's already ahead of the game, I ain't feeding into that shit. I'm not buying into that shit because you know that they know just exactly who the fuck we are. And if they don't know, tough tits. If they don't know, tough tits. Tough fucking tits. Let's continue. Talking about we want Michael J. White. At the end of the day, Michael J. White, if he was to fight in the war, them motherfuckers ain't gonna be fighting them with their hands anyway. They not gonna be getting down to no combat. They gonna shoot you anyway because they scared to death. That's why it's easy to outbreak anybody to shreds. Because they ain't talking with no fucking logical reasoning. They just talking out the side of their fucking neck like they always do. That's why they always gotta get a black coon, a black sellout, a black face to represent them. If you notice at your job, we talking real shit right now. If you notice at your job, they always gotta have a black manager, a black supervisor. They're gonna always be the boss. They're gonna always be at the top. but they always gotta have a manager or overseer to deal with, in their mind, to deal with their people the way that we deal with each other. And that ain't the way that we deal with each other. We just dealing with each other in that manner because we think it appeals to the white man. Let's tell it like it is and not like it was, people. Told y'all I'm the realest in the game. Let's continue.
Yeah, I hear you. But what about someone that's in the UFC or in the octagon, but they're, not ranked as high as you and giving you?
Oh, 100%. But again, because that person's in the UFC, they might not be George St. Pierre, but they're in the UFC. We're in the same lane. You've made the walk that I've made. You've sacrificed the same things I've sacrificed.
In other words, he ain't make no damn walk. In other words, he doing a model walk. Talking about you made the walk that I made. In other words, he ain't do no fucking walking. He just did a lot of what he doing right now. A lot of talking. That's what they do. A lot of fucking talking while we do the walking, and they copy our walk and try to act like they walk like us. Let's tell a real thing, people. Let's talk this real shit. They ain't slick. They trying to get Michael Jai White to show all of this fucking judicial background and all that shit he got. He ain't got to do that because he don't move when they want him to move. That's all it's about. It's about moving when they want you to fucking move. He don't move when they in court. That's why every time, if you watch closely, Michael Jai White, when he play in these movies, he always play the hero. Because he ain't no fucking zero. See, these coons and these shucking jivers, they'll take those remedial roles. Excuse me. They'll take those remedial roles just to provide for their families. They'll shame their culture just so that they can save their pathetic lives. Just so they can look like something that they never was. If you look at Michael Jai White's, most of his movies, he's playing he not only has the leading role, but he's playing the hero every time. Every time, because he's doing the shit his way. See, peep the correlation, people. Sound familiar? Same way they doing Deontay Wilder. Because Deontay Wilder, whether I agree or disagree with a lot of his movements, this is his life. He's doing it his way. And he has the courage to do a lot of things that if a lot of you motherfuckers that's talking shit was in his position, you wouldn't even dare to do. You wouldn't even open up your mouth. You want to know how I know? Because you don't open up your mouth to your boss and ask him for a raise. Because you don't open up your mouth to your boss and ask him for what you deserve on your job. You won't tell your woman what you want her to do. You won't lay down the law in your own house. So I know damn well you wouldn't be talking that shit on a higher scale. Let's continue, people.
So we can relate on that, and maybe even though you're not ranked number 2 or number 1 in the world, or you haven't defended the belt 30 times, and you might not be the GOAT, but you got here, so you're doing something right. I'm gonna listen to that, opposed to somebody who's never risked their health and their profession inside of a steel cage against a trained professional fighter.
Wow.
There's just a level of...
Wow. So Mike Perry is taking super shots, or at least he think he is, at Michael Jai White. If I'm Michael Jai White, I'm sitting back and I know he is. He probably looking over one of his movies, eating popcorn and shit, laughing at this bullshit. The great lengths these motherfuckers to go to not only protect their own, but to get you out of your character, just to show who you really are. Ain't that a bitch? So, yeah, I sacrificed, I lost a lot. So you discredit yourself just so that you can try to call yourself discrediting another man. That's low, people. That's low. But that's them. That's in their nature. I'm just here to break it down. I'm just here to do God's work. You feel me? Wow. Amazing, ain't they? Ain't they amazing, y'all? He disrespected Michael Jai White in every which way, from pillar to post. Oh, yeah, but that's disrespectful to people that actually sacrifice their lives in the ring, but don't even know that this. I wish Anderson Silva or one of these motherfuckers that are on a way higher level that he would never be able to beat come out and say something, but they not because they with the program. Michael Jai White train these niggas. A lot of these UFC fighters you see that's way better than this nigga that's talking, Mike Perry. Michael Jai White train them. He get paid to train them. So correct me if I'm wrong, because that's why I call him a racist troll. Because why would he feel the need, Michael Jai White feel the need to respond to this fool? To this imbecile. Why would he feel the need to respond to him? Because I'm training the motherfuckers that you have yet to reach the pinnacle of. And then you'll have the white media going along. You'll have them going along just because they're curious themselves. Just to live out their own twisted and dark fantasy. He ain't got to prove shit. He ain't got to prove nothing. And when you feel like you ain't got to prove nothing and you don't prove nothing, this is what they do. They try to call you out. They try to belittle you. They try to shame you. They try to stone you. Retro Rob, not to mention, this dude, Michael Jai White, been in the professional competition since 1987. Laughing out loud, shaking my head. This nigga is up there past fucking Chuck Norris and them. Chuck Norris was a motherfucking American martial artist. Like, this serious business, man. This serious shit. Like, this is a whole nother level of combat. You sound like a clown right now. You sound like a clown, Mike Perry. You sound like a clown. And the thing is, motherfuckers ain't laughing with you. They laughing at you. Especially motherfuckers that really know what time it is. You think you talking slick out your mouth. But don't even know at any moment that motherfucking mouth can get torn in two by one kick. Let's continue.
Respect, there's a level, it's a fraternity where the outsiders aren't trying to hear it. You're just not trying to hear it. You haven't made the same walk, dude. If we're going to war, I want the guy in the foxhole who's never fought before, but watched a lot of fucking, Saving Private Ryan.
And this is what y'all listen to. This is what y'all had faith into. Joe Rogan. Motherfucking Tony Atlas. This is what y'all had faith into. These motherfuckers like this. Brendan Schaub. This is what y'all had faith into. No, absolutely no understanding of what the fuck he's saying out of his mouth. He just admitted. He said, man, I don't really know. I don't really know. That's because you ain't supposed to be working. You got that platform because your father. You got that platform because that platform was already there for you. That option was already there for you. The nerve of these motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need a guy who's been through some shit. Same with fighters. They need someone who's been through some shit. Yeah. Real shit. Taekwondo didn't count. Karate, like real shit, man.
They need some motherfuckers that's been through some real shit. If I'm Michael Jai White somewhere, yeah, I know Judah, man. I was just using that as an example, Chuck Norris, man. Just to let motherfuckers know, like, that's a whole different level. These motherfuckers in Taekwondo, like, that's a whole different level of that UFC shit. These motherfuckers that can break your fucking temple with just one good strike. The right strike will break your fucking temple in half. It's not no takedown, no submission, no grapple, all rolling all over the floor. One shot and you dead. And I ain't talking about what the fuck white people use to try to kill us with. I'm talking about with bare hands. Tyson Fury should know a thing about that one.
Real shit.
You shut off immediately.
That's disrespectful, though. That's really disrespectful, man. But they don't give a fuck. Because they was taught not to give a fuck. They don't care. That's disrespectful to get out here and say, well, that's like listening to give me a good name. Somebody that always, Stephen A. That's like listening to Stephen A. Somebody that's telling you about sports but ain't never played a sport, at least at a high level. in his life. I know he shot a hoop a little bit, but he ain't played nothing at least a college, at least a high NBA level. He really ain't played college level. He probably played a little bit in college, but it wasn't high level. That's like Stephen A. telling you how shit's supposed to go, like he normally do. And the reason why he ain't completely informed is because he ain't really lived that life. He wasn't really about that life. I played basketball at a high level. I might not have played NBA. Like, these niggas need to cut it the fuck out, man. They need to cut it out.
Right? If someone
Won't even entertain it. Won't even. I won't be disrespectful, but I'll change the subject.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, oh, Brian, it is.
Ain't that a bitch? I won't be disrespectful, but I'll change the subject. That's all I've been hearing. The whole video was disrespect. He took Mike Perry's argument and amplified it. That's like somebody, you know, when you want somebody to fight in a war with you, you know, you don't want to call somebody that's out here acting like in a movie that they're really hurting somebody. You want somebody that actually hurts people. You know how insulting that is to somebody like Michael Jai White? He's talking like you talking like he's you or something. Brandon Shaw, you talking like he's you. Just Michael Jai White's mere presence has got you all aroused. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know who these motherfuckers think they fooling people.